Chegamos aqui na cidade de Fort Worth. Fort Worth é a cidade, ó, Stockyards. E a cidade durante séculos foi o maior comércio de gado de todos os Estados Unidos. Então aqui é o berço e continua sendo a raiz de todos os cowboys aqui dos Estados Unidos. Mantém as tradições, as construções. Aqui um restaurante de churrascarias. Aí. Muito aconchegante. Vale a pena conhecer. Vamos lá, tem mais coisa para mostrar. Estamos aqui na cidade de Fort Worth, no Texas. Aqui fica nas proximidades aqui de Dallas, mas aqui é o centro da pecuária dos Estados Unidos. Há vários séculos, aqui sempre foi o maior comércio de gado de todos os Estados Unidos. E continua sendo. Aqui temos rodeio, isso é a arena de rodeio, que eles, segundo eles falam aqui, é a única arena de rodeio que funciona todos os finais de semana, sexta, sábado, domingo, o ano todo. O ano todo aqui tem rodeio. Vamos aqui, vamos ver essa festa hoje e vamos mostrar para vocês como é uma festa de rodeio aqui no Texas. Sente aqui o clima, cowboy!
Alguém consegue fazer um evento de vídeo grande? A maioria é assim. You want to follow me?
Well, they ask me why I sound like this, with a six-string growl and a hammer fist twist. Why I talk back when I should behave. Why I show up loud like I'm digging a grave. I say, son, I ain't here for your rules or permission. I was raised up proud on a rebel ignition. Cause I was born to raise hell, it's in my bones. Cranking Skinner loud on a rotary phone. My daddy drank whiskey, my granddad did too. So don't be surprised when I howl like a fool. I don't sit in silence, I don't play it small. This outlaw blood don't blend at all. You call it trouble, I call it tradition. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition. Wine in a three-piece suit, I shotgun beer and scuffed up boots. You can keep your manners and your champagne crowd. I'd rather two-step with the bar lights down. They said you're too rough, I said damn right. I was cut from leather and Friday night. Cause I was born to raise hell, it's in my name. Ain't here for clout, I ain't playing no game. My mama lit fires and my uncle raised Cain. So don't look shocked when I dance in the rain. I don't fold and run, I'm the tailgate preacher with a loaded gun. You call it reckless, I call it conviction. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition. Bloodline's got moonshine veins, Bible in the dash, but we sin just the same. We ain't rude, just real, and real don't change. So if that's too much, stay out of my lane. I was born to raise hell, stomp the floor, let the devils know what I came here raise hell. It's a family tradition. Yeah, we don't break. We raise hell and pass it down.
Because they're proud. So it is that favor I ask of you, Texas, and help me in welcoming to the arena the greatest symbol of freedom the world has ever known. Bask in her beauty. Let the colors speak to you. Close your eyes if you want to. You see, she means many things to many people. None of them wrong. Because she stands for freedom. She stands for the freedom of choice, the freedom of religion, the right to pray, to work the job of your choice, send the children to the public school of your choice, and chase their dreams. But most of all, she stands for mothers and daughters and fathers and sons and brothers and sisters and grandparents and best friends that never made it home. She stands for veterans, heroes that may be sitting in our midst in the Cowtown Coliseum that put boots on the ground. Perhaps to a veteran, that flag reminds them of brothers and sisters in arms that never made it home from war, missing in action. Perhaps it reminds you of a best friend that you served with that now resides in a place called Arlington Cemetery, 639 acres of heroes. Perhaps that flag reminds you now currently of a son or a daughter of yours that is currently serving in the largest and fiercest military force in the world. But remember this, you and I had a choice this morning when we rolled out of bed and placed our feet firmly on free American soil. We took that breath of free American air, the same air that millions of little boys and girls will never get to experience. We truly are blessed free Americans because of the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifice that has been made and will continue to be made by the heroes of these free United States of America. And I don't care who sits in the United States White House, the true American heroes put boots on the ground. They give us a promise that when we lay our head down tonight, when we get up in the morning, this country still will be great, will be free, and will be prosperous. So I ask you, Texas, we only get one shot at this, so by God, let's not mess it up. How many of you are proud to call yourself an American? So Americans, what do you say, patriots? We sing along as I ask you to cover your heart with your hand for a rendition of our national anthem. Center stage on the main stage, this is Daniel Harris.
Manda porra! my shattered heart and pride. I was torn and tattered, broken and battered, wishing I lose will. The empty line was on the shelf. That's why I'm feeling whiskey runs and memories.